Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this, you already know that Jimin from BTS has this incredible superpower that basically makes anything he touches turn to gold, or in this case, makes anything he wears immediately sell out across the entire globe. And yesterday, February 2nd, 2026, he did it again in the most spectacular way possible. I'm talking about the Dior bag he carried to the airport that not only has a price tag that will absolutely shock you, but also sold out so fast that people are still trying to figure out how it even happened. So buckle up, hit that like button right now, subscribe if you haven't already because you're going to want to see this, and let's dive into the latest chapter of the legendary Jimin effect. Okay, so let me paint the picture for you. February 2nd, 2026, Incheon International Airport in South Korea. This wasn't just any ordinary day at the airport. This was historic because for the first time in 5 years, all 7 members of BTS were spotted traveling together internationally for work. Let that sink in for a moment. 5 years. The last time something like this happened was back in 2021 before the members started their military service and before the group went on hiatus. So ARMY worldwide was already losing their minds just seeing all 7 members together, dressed to perfection, heading to the airport for what we now know as their trip to Lisbon, Portugal to film the music video for their highly anticipated comeback album Arirang. Now, in the middle of all this excitement, all this history being made with BTS finally being back together and traveling as a group, Jimin walks through that airport and manages to create an entirely separate viral moment just with his fashion choices. And specifically, with one bag. One incredibly expensive, absolutely gorgeous Dior bag that would go on to break the internet in ways that even seasoned fashion industry professionals couldn't have predicted. The bag in question is the Dior Normandy tote bag from their summer 2025 collection. Now, before I tell you the price, I want you to take a guess. How much do you think a luxury tote bag from Dior costs? $1,000? $2,000? $3,000? Try $8,700. That's right, the bag that Jimin casually slung over his shoulder like it was nothing costs $8,700 US, which converts to approximately 138 million Korean won, or if you're watching from another country, just imagine the price of a decent used car or several months of rent. That's how much this bag costs. And here's where it gets absolutely insane. Within hours, and I mean literally just a few hours after photos and videos of Jimin at the airport started circulating on social media, particularly on X formerly known as Twitter, fans started noticing something. They went to the official Dior website to look at the bag, maybe dream about owning it someday, and discovered that it was completely sold out. Gone. Unavailable. Not just in one country or one region, but globally. An $8,700 bag sold out worldwide because Jimin from BTS carried it through an airport. Let me emphasize this again because it's genuinely mind-blowing. This is not a bag that costs $50 or $100 where you could understand average fans rushing to buy it. This is an $8,700 luxury item, and it's still sold out in hours just because Jimin was seen with it. The power that this man has over consumer behavior and fashion trends is absolutely unprecedented in the modern entertainment industry. Social media immediately exploded with reactions. ARMY were simultaneously proud and absolutely flabbergasted. One fan tweeted, and I'm quoting here, "Girl please it's not even an affordable price, be for real. I know Dior is blessed with Jimin. Sold out King Jimin." Another fan wrote, "His haters say he has no influence. 8,700 euros and it's sold out. Okay ParkJimin, you really are that IT boy." The reactions were a mixture of pride, shock, amazement, and for some people, genuine concern about their bank accounts because apparently some fans actually did try to purchase this bag. Now, this isn't the first time Jimin has caused this kind of fashion frenzy. In fact, if you've been following BTS and Jimin specifically for any length of time, you know that the Jimin effect is very real and very powerful. Just in January 2026 alone, which was literally last month, multiple fashion items and even beauty products associated with Jimin sold out across various platforms. We're talking about the Sense Bunny Ear Hoodie, the 032C Selfie Pullover, High Evening Cap, Angel Mugel Later Hair Oil, various Dior wallets, Dior Rider backpacks, and the list goes on and on. Anything this man touches, wears, uses, or even just mentions in passing seems to immediately sell out. But the impact goes beyond just individual products selling out. Since Jimin became a global brand ambassador for Dior, the luxury fashion house has seen their stock prices increase by more than 6%. 6% might not sound like much until you realize we're talking about a massive luxury conglomerate where even a 1% increase represents millions of dollars. The financial impact that Jimin has had on Dior as a brand is genuinely staggering and has been acknowledged by fashion industry analysts and business publications. What makes this particular airport moment even more special is the context surrounding it. Jimin wasn't attending a fashion show, he wasn't doing a promotional photoshoot, he wasn't at an award ceremony where you'd expect high fashion and expensive accessories. He was literally just going to the airport to catch a flight for work. This was casual, everyday travel for him. And yet, his casual airport fashion choice was an $8,700 Dior bag paired with what fans described as baggy black pants, a black cardigan, and an olive green vest over a black t-shirt, along with chunky black shoes and another Dior duffel bag on his shoulder. Even his casual look is curated luxury, and people around the world take notice and want to emulate it. The airport fashion game in K-pop is already intense, with idols known for treating airport appearances almost like mini fashion shows. But Jimin operates on an entirely different level. He's not just wearing expensive clothes to look good, although he absolutely does look incredible, he's literally influencing global fashion trends and consumer behavior just by existing and making personal style choices. What's also worth noting is how effortlessly he carries all of this. If you watch the airport videos, Jimin isn't showing off or making a big deal about his expensive accessories. He's just walking through the airport with his members, probably tired from preparing for this major trip, probably thinking about the music video they're about to film and the comeback that's approaching. The luxury items are just part of his normal life now, which is both fascinating and slightly surreal to think about. This viral moment also reminds us of just how far BTS and Jimin have come. There's something poetic about the fact that a kid who trained so hard to debut, who worried he might not make the final lineup, who worked relentlessly to prove himself, is now a global fashion icon whose airport outfit choices literally move markets and sell out luxury items worth thousands of dollars in hours. That's the kind of success story that seems almost too incredible to be real, and yet here we are, watching it unfold in real time. As BTS heads to Portugal for what we believe is the Ararang music video shoot, and with their comeback showcase scheduled for March 21st at Gwanghwamun Square in Seoul with a Netflix livestream to the whole world, we can expect many more Jimin effect moments in the coming weeks. Every appearance, every outfit, every accessory is going to be scrutinized, admired, and quite possibly sold out within hours. So there you have it everyone, the story of how Jimin from BTS caused an $8,700 Dior bag to sell out globally just by carrying it through an airport. The Jimin effect is real, it's powerful, and it shows no signs of slowing down. Let me know in the comments if you've ever experienced the Jimin effect yourself, whether you've tried to buy something he wore or used, and what you think about this latest viral moment. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one with more updates on BTS and their incredible comeback.